Tonight, two teams on different sides of the USL League One table. For Tormenta, it has been nothing but frustration. Only one victory in 2021. Meanwhile, Chattanooga living on the edge, but 3-0-1, good for fourth in the USL League One table. And tonight, Tormenta FC plays host to Chattanooga Red Wolves. I'm Ken Levicka. We welcome you to Georgia Southern University Eagle Field at Eric Russell Park in Statesboro, Georgia. Your Davis marketing player to watch, Luca Mayer-Felton for Tormenta. He had the lone goal in last weekend's 3-1 loss against Forward Madison. 3 goals for Madison in the second half, handing Tormenta its 6th defeat of the season. Tormenta will try and find some offense, but also some patches for a leaky defense that is right now second to worst in USL League One in goals conceded. There is Jonathan Ricketts for Chattanooga. Ricketts will get the go tonight for Jimmy Obleda's squad. He'll play left back. The young man played for Dalton Red Wolves. He is a local from the Chattanooga area, and the youngster will get a start tonight in what has been a very solid back four for Chattanooga, and a big reason why the Red Wolves have been able to stay in matches and come from behind for victories in their last 2 games. Tormenta desperately in need of a positive result. Chattanooga looking to keep its winning ways. What will give tonight? Tormenta FC, Chattanooga Red Wolves. We will have your starting 11 and kickoff after this. It's USL League One on ESPN+.
You got me falling hard, sweet baby. You got me falling hard for you. And still, I felt this way before. You know it's true. And still, you got me more and more. Oh, you got me falling hard.
Optum Health System's commitment to you has not changed. Unmatched safety and compassionate care. Others may talk about the new normal, but at Optum Health System, we've always provided high-quality, personalized care safely. If you have recently delayed your care, we want to reassure you we are prepared to care for you. Our absolute commitment to safe, high-quality, personalized care is stronger than ever. We welcome you back to Optum Health System.
Why contact a marketing agency?
Is it to see this guy scribble on a whiteboard or to listen to the ins and outs of marketing?
Or is it to partner with a group of creatives who will connect you to them and grow your brand?
Here, we join with you to push your business to new heights.
It's not about the us, but about the us and how we can get your brand out there and connect and become their favorite.
We are the planners, doers, designers, and engagers who cut the crap and just make it happen.
We are Davis Creative Group.
At my age, where I'm at now, my children at their age, what I love about fishing now is the time that I get to spend with my children. It's just great to know that when I get into a Silverado, that I don't have to worry about, am I going to make it? Is it going to pull this? There's no doubt, there's no question in my mind. It's going to do everything I need to do. To go spend the quality time that I want to, enjoy that experience, because once it's gone, it's gone. What I love now is being able to watch my children enjoy something that I've loved doing all my life. And we can just enjoy each other. Kyle Durant Chevrolet provides us these experiences that we get to go on as a family.
Davis Marketing gives you this scene set, and well, rain. And there's a lot of it in the forecast, potentially thunderstorms. That could play an effect on tonight's match. Let's look at the starting 11 for the host, Tormenta, and they are desperately looking for an attack. Ian Cameron, manager, he is putting Vincenzo Candela into the midfield in what is likely going to be a 3-4-3, second appearance of the season for Candela. What about Chattanooga, fourth in the table in USL League One? Well, a stingy defense. Ricketts, Navarro, Capazuki, and Esparza, the back four with Moramura in goal. Here are the keys to the game. Tormenta, strong second half. They fell apart at forward Madison in a 3-1 loss last weekend. For Chattanooga, keep up the intensity. It's worked to this point. You can see the moisture. We've had a lot of heavy rain, a lot of precipitation. Your referee tonight, Arnell Selman, and we await his blow of the whistle to get us underway tonight. Tormenta in their home blue uniforms, while the visitors from Chattanooga in their road whites. Chattanooga comes in 3-0-1 on the campaign, fourth in USL League One. Tormenta 1-6-0. There's the whistle, and we are underway between Tormenta and Chattanooga Red Wolves in Statesboro, Georgia. Ken Levicka with you, and so glad to have you here at a soggy Eagle Field at Irk Russell Park. And that is going to be something we mention early and often here tonight. The rainfall, the forecast, and the potential for, and we're hoping not, but the potential for thunderstorms. USL League One and Tormenta officials have been monitoring the weather all afternoon. There were strong thunderstorms that rolled through this area around 6:30 Eastern time, so just about an hour and a half ago. But for now, we play. And Tormenta, it's going to be fascinating to see how they respond to what Ian Cameron, their head coach, called a bad half. It was as simple as that. He feels as if even though Tormenta has 6 defeats to 1 victory here in 2021, he never felt like there was a half where it wasn't fairly even between his team and the opponent, except for the second half against forward Madison last Saturday, a 3-1 defeat. All 3 goals for Madison coming in the final 45, and it got ugly. Chattanooga plays it back, slick turf here. And you can see the water bouncing up off the turf as that's hit out of play. Durrance Lane is proud to be the official car dealership of Tormenta FC. Durrance Lane located on US 280 in Claxton. This ball gets through the back line. Here's an attempt at a cross. This is popped up into the air though, and that'll be collected by Sebastian Moramora, the 23-year-old, very dependable keeper for Chattanooga. Let's take a glance at injuries, and it's a fairly lengthy injury report brought to you by Optum Orthopedics and Optum Health System, the official health providers of Tormenta. For Tormenta, Mahler, Bill Hart, Deloach, they're all out. Ami Pineda, Luna, Menzigan, and Tim Trilk, the backup keeper, all nicked up for Chattanooga. Chattanooga, though, has not skipped a beat. They have lived life on the edge here in their opening 4 matches, but still have yet to leave a match without at least some sort of effect on the table. In their 3 victories, it was a 1-0 win to open their campaign at North Texas, the first team to beat North Texas on its home field since 2019, that the USL League One championship year for North Texas. Then the following week, Chattanooga went to New England 2, came back from down 2-0 to draw even and pick up a point. Then a 94th minute goal from Ramos helped Chattanooga win late against Fort Lauderdale 2-1. And then last weekend it was Galindrez, his 84th minute goal to come back and beat Richmond 2-1. Richmond had scored 4 minutes into that contest. Pablo Jara, he'll send this away. Jara leads USL League One in saves with 22. Goalkeeper to goalkeeper. This has been a bit ragged here at the onset between these 2 squads, as you'd imagine, with the amount of rain we've had. Here's Ricketts. He's going to play it near side to far side. Good long ball on target, but a poor touch. And that'll be cleared out of trouble by Josh Phelps. But Chattanooga maintains possession. Espana plays it back into the midfield. Early on, some aggression here from Tormenta, trying to press the ball once it gets into the attacking half. And now Chattanooga will try and play it out of the back. Delivered briefly to Ricky Ruiz. Now back to work goes Chattanooga with a long ball forward, and that never had a chance. That'll roll out for a goal kick. And Pablo Jara will do the duties. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. Select, the official ball supplier of USL League One, USL Championship, and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. For the latest Select products and special offers, visit SelectSportAmerica.com, SelectSportAmerica.com. Tormenta in a 3-4-3 tonight, trying desperately to win possession battles, trying desperately to bring something to the attack. Ian Cameron telling us this week, we need to deliver more balls in the box. We need more bodies in the box. And perhaps an opportunity here into the attacking third. This is played up into the air where Micheletto played for. Good ball. Here's a service into the box. It's loose in the box. And sliding and collecting is Mora Mora. That is exactly what Ian Cameron was talking about. Put players in the area. A very good cross from Thorne. Rolled around dangerously. Liotti couldn't get to it, but that is more like it for Tormenta. And now a clunky challenge from Candela of Tormenta. And our referee, Arnell Selman, going to issue an early warning. Though for Candela, that appeared as if he lost his footing a bit too as he came up for the challenge, and that may have contributed to some of the contact. These two teams still trying to feel each other out, especially with the slick conditions. Tormenta in the hopes of sometime in the near future having a new venue, but right now calling Georgia Southern University home. As Chattanooga wins possession back in the defensive half. Chattanooga, who often will play it back and try and build up from the back, do just that, and Mora Mora will survey. Jimmy Obleda, at least so far, has put together a really entertaining squad that plays wildly hard for the fiery manager. After a bit of a hesitation, this throw-in's going to be given to Tormenta. Tormenta's lone victory this season here at Eagle Field. That was a 3-1 victory over Tucson. On the near side, here's O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan punches it to the middle of the pitch. A turn and a great ball. Is this going to find the mark? Is it kept in? No. Luca Meyer, nifty though, trying to play that ball up the right flank. Just a bit too much on it off the spin. A bit of flair there from the goal scorer last week for Tormenta. He got things going in the 33rd minute against Ford Madison before Madison rolled for 3 unanswered tallies in the second half. This is played high into the midfield, won though by Tormenta. Abuchi Obinwa, formerly of Columbus Crew. He's taken down, fouled from behind, and a free kick coming for Tormenta. Obinwa, 13 starts last season. Has played in the 3rd division in Portugal. As I mentioned, Columbus Crew was loaned to Pittsburgh in the USL Championship. And Tormenta is hoping that he can start to contribute on the attack here. But it's not just Obinwa, it's pretty much everybody. Marco Micheletto leads the team in goals with 2. Chattanooga, I should say, pressing very, very heavy, forcing that ball out of play. And we'll see a Ricketts throw in here for Chattanooga. Jonathan Ricketts, our player to watch for Chattanooga Red Wolves. Played for Dalton Red Wolves. Made his way up to the pro squad. And Jimmy Ablato has specifically mentioned Ricketts as one of the model figures, one of the model personalities they're looking for as this Chattanooga Red Wolves franchise continues to grow. Chattanooga intent on building from the back. Very few long balls. Once again, this is played back by Carrera Garcia, and Mora sprays it off to the left-hand side, and now a foul in the Chattanooga defensive third, as Micheletto caught the foot of Carrera Garcia. And there you can see the driving rain. And just based on radar, and I am an amateur meteorologist at best, but based on radar and forecast, this rain's likely going to be here the majority of the 90. What we're hoping for is just no lightning. That's the one thing that would shut it down. This is played forward by Micheletto, but it's off the mark a bit too strong. Making a run up the touchline was Thorne. And a quick throw in. And Tormenta goes to work. In the midfield of Binwa. Again, a back three tonight for Tormenta in this 3-4-3. And that's mishit out of play. You can hear Jimmy Ablato, who you see stalking the touchline, in your view. Now he has just walked out of view. But he is full of spirit, full of personality. In fact, both these managers, Obleda and Cameron, you don't have to ask them what they're thinking. They're going to tell you. They're going to volunteer it, and you love them for it. This is played up ahead. Micheletto, can he catch up to it? He can, but he's played off the ball. Can he win it back? Yes, he can. It falls to his feet just outside the area. Micheletto upended, and the referee says play on, and Chattanooga clears it away. Frischnick played it back, contact, and the referee says play on again as Ricardo Ruiz writhes in pain on this wet surface before the ball rolls out of play for a Chattanooga throw-in. Now Ricky Ruiz took a hit and thought a whistle should have been blown. Though on the other side, Micheletto for Tormenta thought there should have been a whistle blown in a dangerous area just outside the 18. Early on, evenly matched, and this is exactly what Ian Cameron was talking about. Tormenta, yes, 1 win, 6 defeats, no draws, but he does truly believe that he has been evenly matched with every opponent except for the second half against Forward Madison last weekend. And that's been the case here in the opening 14 minutes. Ken Levicka with you from Statesboro, Georgia. Eagle Field at Irk Russell Park. Chattanooga looking for 5 unbeaten to start the 2021 campaign. Tormenta, meanwhile, looking for a second victory this season. Micheletto heads it high into the air, and he is going to earn Tormenta a free kick, a bit too physical. As Arnell Selman's going to have a conversation with Jonathan Esparza. Esparza playing right back tonight for Chattanooga. Formerly with Tijuana Liga MX in 2018, has played at Azaca and Celaya in Ascencio MX, second division at Mexico. He's called for the foul there. Tormenta has Luca Meyer, who hit a beautiful strike. And now we have pants around ankles, and we have what appears to be tape pulled off of the right thigh of a Tormenta player. That was Curtis Thorne. There's a ball into the box. This will bounce out of play. So 15 minutes in, we've had a lot of rain. No real clear-cut chances, and some pants around the ankles. That pretty much sums up the opening 15 here for Tormenta in Chattanooga. There might have been a wrap on the right thigh of Curtis Thorne that was abandoned outside the right touchline. More contact. And Arnell Selman unwilling to blow the whistle. Can Chattanooga get something going on the left side, trying to punch it into the area, but it's knocked out of play. Esparza tried to feed it into the box. And this is going to go for a corner. Slow trudge for Carrera Garcia, as he'll collect this along the padding in the corner. A Coca-Cola corner kick on the way. And Carrera Garcia is going to handle the duties, an in-swinger. And he sends it to the near post. This is kicked away by Meyer and sent out of play for a Chattanooga throw-in. The USL is committed to supporting the LGBTQ plus community through the Forever Proud project. The USL will strive to create safe and welcoming environments for all fans, players, employees, and partners. Learn more at uslsoccer.com/forward-forever-proud. That's uslsoccer.com/forward-forever-proud here during Pride Month. Good win by Josh Phelps of Tormenta, but then as he tries to play it forward, wanted Obinwa, but he sends it across the touchline, and Chattanooga once again in the attacking third will have a throw in. Chattanooga has been on the front foot of possession here early in these first 17. There's a handball in the box. That was an awkward attempt to try and knock that down by Frischnick. That was an easy call for Arnell Selman, who got an awful lot of help from Tormenta defenders, but there you see the reach with the left hand by Frischnick. That clearly caught him on the forearm. We haven't seen many issues with footing, however, that appeared to be one of them. As Frischnick clearly started to slip before he made contact with that throw into the box. You wonder if this is going to have to turn into a long ball and chase here. Here's a throw into the area. And it's won back by Chattanooga. But then Chattanooga dispossessed. And a clunky challenge. Is this in the area or outside the area? And I believe it was outside the area, but are we going to see a card? Let's check out the guilty party. And Jason Ramos catching Liotti in the left shin. It's about 3 feet outside the 18. And there has been no card issued, but we will have an indirect free kick here from a dangerous area for Tormenta. And that's where Luca Meyer will take charge. Well, he's also flanked by Nick O'Callaghan. Three-man wall for Chattanooga. Perhaps our first good chance between these two teams. Now we have some pushing and shoving as there's some jostling at the edge of the 6-yard box, and the referee is going to have to sort this out. Things going to get spicy here in the opening 20. Between a Tormenta team that is urgently looking for a positive result and a Chattanooga squad that's got a little bit of swagger to itself, finding ways to win each and every week. Will it be Meyer or O'Callaghan to deliver into the box. We will find out. What does Tormenta have here? Meyer to the right, O'Callaghan to the left. And it's going to be Meyer. Serves it to the back post. It's headed out of play. And it went off of Liotti. And this will be a goal kick for Chattanooga. Well served into the area. It actually first went off of the shoulder, it appears, of Ricketts. And then went off of Liotti and out of play. Well defended from Chattanooga. Good hustle there from Liotti, but Chattanooga still will have the throw in. Neither team has a shot on goal yet. In fact, Chattanooga, as a collective, 46 total shots in 4 matches. That is tied for last in USL League One, alongside Toronto 2. Yet despite that, Chattanooga's got the 3-0-1 record. Long ball played forward. And that is easily handled by Esparza of Chattanooga. Now Ricketts tried to play to Frischnick. It went off him, some frustration, but it has fallen at the feet of a Chattanooga defender. Played through, but the flag is up. It's an offside. Unable to stay on was Dietrich for Chattanooga. Dietrich wins sliding. He knew it. Not much protest from him. As Espana tried to race it right up the middle channel. That ball bounded right to him. Good idea. Beautiful through ball, but the timing wasn't quite there. Some sloppy play, and there's a late whistle, as it should have been. And Lars Eckenrode is called for the foul, the Tormenta right back, as he got hung up with Blake Frischnick. Frischnick with that big body, tough to front him. You'll see here, this is about as easy as it gets from a referee standpoint. And it's a short free kick. This is sent to the edge of the 6-yard box, headed away nicely by Tormenta. And Eckenrode, who was called for the foul moments ago. Now we have pushing and shoving. O'Callaghan getting into it. There is a lot of jawing and a lot of physical play right now on the pitch. And now O'Callaghan will deliver the throw in. There have been some poor touches on both sides. Frischnick on the pursuit. Noose clears it away. Got to be careful here, and a foul in the back against Chattanooga. That had potential issues written all over it for Tormenta, but it was Espana who pushed Noose in the back. The last thing you want to do in these soggy conditions, if you're playing on the back end of the formation, is try to do too much in possession with the ball. Send it away. And that's why we speculated earlier you might start to see a lot of long balls. Here's one. O'Callaghan, good touch, but then he just pops it straight up into the air. And Chattanooga wins possession back. Now a chase for it. It's played up ahead by Espana, but won back by Tormenta. Espana wins it though again. He sends a right-footed cross into the area, and Yara goes down and is able to collect it into his chest. Frischnick came with the run, but he was just a tad late. And Jara, the Chilean goalkeeper, able to avert disaster there. Good break on that ball from Pablo Jara. And now Mora goes to the turf, and his own defender trips and falls over him. That was Kapazuki, with Liati making his presence felt for Tormenta. And now Kapazuki has some words for Liati. And is there a lot of chatter down there? A quarter of an hour gone. Still awaiting our first shot on goal. Between Chattanooga Red Wolves and Tormenta, Chattanooga 2-1-2 all time against Tormenta. A foul will give possession to South Georgia Tormenta. Driving rain, this has been the case since the opening whistle here tonight. And it's pretty safe to say that it has affected play. At this point last Saturday, Chattanooga had already been 1-0 down for about 21 minutes. Well, it put in 2 goals in the second half. And this is a ball played through. Well done, but cleared out of danger. Still for a Chattanooga throw, but cleaning it up was Noose. Dietrich was making the run. Here's the throw in. Here's the cross. Frischnick couldn't get up high enough off that delivery from Carrera Garcia. Now it cross from the left side. That'll be headed out of play. And Tormenta, with the second most goals conceded in USL League One, 12 of them. They have been pretty stingy defensively here tonight so far. Well positioned. But can they do it for a full 90? Allowing almost 3 goals a game. Here's a throw in into the box. Carrera Garcia is going to play to the outside of the area. Espana turns. And now a delivery. Headed away. Misplayed momentarily. Meyer pursues, but Chattanooga maintains possession. A step over. And now Ricketts will send it across. That's popped up into the air. Now it's played back in from Ramos. Didn't get all of that with his left foot. And Tormenta able to send it back into the attacking half where Chattanooga has to retrieve it. A cross ball headed up into the air. Physical fight for it. And a foul. 2 Tormenta players are on the ground. Vincenzo Candela and Azad Liati. There's the contact in the back. I think Candela definitely looked like he took a pretty hard tackle. So first he got hit in the back going up to try and put a head on the ball, and then he took it low on the challenge, and there is a yellow card. It's a Moe's yellow card. And it has been shown to Josue Espana, who has been a part of a little bit of everything. So Josue Espana has issued the first yellow of the match, and again, that's a Moe's yellow. And a long ball played forward, headed out of play, but it'll be an attacking third throw in for Tormenta. Callaghan will send it back to the midfield. It'll be played back into the defensive half now for Tormenta FC. Well, despite the 3-4-3 change from Ian Cameron, Tormenta have not had a ton of possession in this game. As that's blasted right to Pablo Jara. The Chattanooga, though they are winning the possession battle, haven't been able to string together any dangerous or intriguing instances. Good hustle, though, from Chattanooga's Jackson Dietrich. It'll lead to a Tormenta throw-in the defensive third. Bit lackadaisical with the ball was Eckenrode. 26-year-old American in the back four of Tormenta. Push in the back, there's a whistle. That's an easy call. Carrera Garcia caught with the infraction. So we are about to reach the half-hour mark here in Statesboro, Georgia. Georgia Southern University, Eagle Field at Kirk Russell Park. The home stadium of Tormenta FC. This is headed onto the feet of Meyer. Meyer, the goal scorer from a week ago, maintains possession. Meyer, can he unleash his shot? The answer is no. It's finally taken off of his feet by Ramos. Played into the corner and will roll along the touchline out of play. Tormenta to throw. That rolls along the touchline after the throw in. And Chattanooga wins the possession right back. Last man to make contact with that was Curtis Thorne of Tormenta. No, we haven't seen many shots. We haven't seen any shots on goal. We've seen a lot of rain, and we've seen some physical play that has resulted in one yellow. That was issued to Chattanooga's Josue Espana. Though the keepers have definitely gotten work. This is the third time tonight we've seen one keeper directly deliver the ball to the other goalkeeper. It's been that type of night with this driving rain that we're expecting for the vast majority of the full 90. Ball knocked forward from Thorne, but won right back by Chattanooga in no time. Tormenta certainly having trouble holding any sort of possession. But the possession really doesn't mean anything if you're not creating chances, and those have been few and far between for Chattanooga here tonight. And Tormenta wants a quick throw in, and the referee, Arnell Selman, says, no, Nick O'Callaghan, you've got to actually go back to where the ball rolled across the touchline. And he does, and it's played back to Pablo Jara. Jara came into tonight 22 saves this season, leading USL League One. In 2020, 2 times on the USL League One Team of the Week, 3 times in 2019. He was also the midseason goalkeeper of the year in USL League One. This rolls into the area, but Chattanooga's Ramos will fire it out of play. Abuchi Obinwa. He'll let Thorne do the honors. Thorne throws it into the box. A turn on the ball, Liotti. Liotti trying to fight forward, and it has to be cleared out for a corner. There's Tormenta asking some questions, forcing a clearance by Chattanooga, just trying to get it out of the area. It'll be Thorne to deliver this corner, this Coca-Cola corner kick. Thorne looks on, trying to pick out his options. Tormenta looking through a breakthrough. It's the first corner tonight for Tormenta. And Thorne is ready. Here comes the outswinger. Headed away. Ramos got his head on it. And Tormenta throw in. We'll see if Thorne's going to handle this as well. Thorne throws it into the box. Liotti was dispossessed, and it's going to be a goal kick for Chattanooga. Liotti thought he had earned himself a corner, but instead, this will be played away by Sebastian Moramora. The Eastern Conference takes center stage when the USL on ESPN continues on ESPN Deportes Tuesday, June 15th, a clash of Midwestern powers as Indy 11 look to continue their hot start, welcoming perennial playoff contenders Pittsburgh Riverhounds SC to the mic. Catch the pair of beasts of the East on Tuesday night. Kickoff scheduled for 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN Deportes. Indy 11 and Pittsburgh Riverhounds on ESPN Deportes, June 15th, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Here's a decent little spell of possession for Tormenta, at least as good a possession as you're going to have in this monsoon. It's thrown into Meyer. Meyer's going to retreat to the midfield. Now Tormenta is going to try and build something from the midfield, and now it's played all the way back. News. As this is sent into the midfield, Obinwa. Maybe something developing here. Long ball, played up ahead. Volley to the middle of the area, headed down by Liotti. Didn't get a great head on it, but a good idea. That was built up beautifully, and there is the best string of play from either team tonight. O'Callaghan somehow picked out Liotti with what was a really nice ball. Liotti, who was marked off the mark with his header. But look at the effort now from Tormenta, forcing a bad mistake from Moramora, who simply had to bail out at the last moment. Tormenta with some big-time effort right now. And now a free kick is coming as Kendall is taken down. Candela gets a hand slap from Carrera Garcia. Bit of sportsmanship there after Carrera Garcia of Chattanooga was called for the foul. Getting late here in this opening half, no score between Tormenta FC, the hosts, and visiting Chattanooga. Tormenta losing 3-1 to Forward Madison last weekend. Chattanooga come from behind 2-1 victory over Richmond Kickers. O'Callaghan plays it down. This is O'Callaghan rather, who's able to retrieve off the header from Thorne. Play back for Eckenrode. And now the keeper, Hara, will become the architect of a new opportunity up the field here. Into the attacking half goes Tormenta, but easily dispossessed and won back by Ricky Ruiz. And then a foul. Quick restart here for Chattanooga. Here's Ricketts. Quick feet from O'Callaghan, and Chattanooga's gonna have to settle for a throw-in. Well, we mentioned the all-time record, 2-1-2 in favor of Chattanooga against Tormenta, but it was Tormenta 2 with Ian Cameron as the head coach, now the head man with the top Tormenta squad that beat Chattanooga Red Wolves in the U.S. Open Cup first round in 2019, a 3-0 final. So Ian Cameron has all sorts of history with Chattanooga. And it's the Tormenta 2 squad that has the most famous victory between these two programs. About to get into minute number 39. We'll see what adjustments both the aforementioned Ian Cameron and Jimmy Oblate are going to make at halftime. O'Callaghan plays it to the middle. Now pushed back for Obinwa. Obinwa pushes it off to the far side. That's where Thorne works. Maneuvers to Meyer. Meyer was looking for Micheletto. Instead, it's blasted away by Chattanooga. Chattanooga allowing just a goal a game. And they have had some defense that has kept them in matches that maybe they shouldn't have been in any longer. Good long ball. It's a chase for it. The keeper is well out of goal, and Moramora sliding desperation to push it out of play, beating Esparza to the ball. Check that, beating Thorne to the ball. That was a bit risky from Moramora. but he did get the job done. Throw into the box, Liotti plays it back for Micheletto. Micheletto's shot is blocked. Now he parries one in with a right foot, and there's our first shot on goal. Not much to it, easily handled by Moramora, but Tormenta does deliver a shot. As we'll see it here, Micheletto stayed with it, trying with a left foot, then a right foot from outside the area as he was battling with Kapazuki. Can't imagine there's going to be an awful lot of stoppage time here in this opening half. We'll try and get a number for you here in the next few moments. It has rained the entirety of this first half. Driving rain, nothing light. Candela rolled it to the left for Eckenrode. And a tough tackle from behind as Liotti is clutching at his ankle. And the referee, Arnell Selman's going to sort things out here. Liotti gets helped off the turf. And another Moe's yellow card to Chattanooga. This is Sebastian Kapazuki, who picks up the yellow. So Kapazuki issued a yellow in the 41st minute. Espana for Chattanooga in the midfield was given a yellow about 15 minutes ago. We'll take a look at this, see if this is a fair call, and it certainly appears to be. Kapazuki making no move to slide in at Liotti. Instead, just a stop in contact with the ankle. This ball is delivered into the area, right side of the box. And nothing doing. It made contact with no one. O'Callaghan couldn't catch up to it. Neither could Abinwa. And Sebastian Moramora will do the duties. Tormenta Nation, the next game on June 13th. On the campus of Georgia Southern. Come celebrate Superhero Night presented by Bullock Solutions. Order tickets today at tormentafc.com. tormentafc.com. Coletto had that pass deflected, one back by Chattanooga, and Dietrich was upended by Candela. So Candela, who's taken a couple of knocks tonight, is going to be the recipient of the first Tormenta yellow. Our referee, Arnell Selman, is trying to clean some things up now with what has been a wildly physical opening 45. Candela a bit out of control, and Dietrich also had a lot of real estate in front of him. And that likely contributes to that decision to be shown the card. This will be delivered forward to the edge of the box, headed down. No white shirts in the vicinity, however, and Hara will come over and keep the ball in play. Well, in the second half, it'll be fascinating to see what changes are made, what adjustments are made, because Chattanooga has made a living off of late dramatic goals so far in this early season, while Tormenta has fallen apart in second halves, including coming off of an instance where they allowed 3 and lost a lead against forward Madison. This was briefly in the box. It has to be retrieved near the touchline by Espana. Espana plays it to Carrera Garcia this week on the USL League One Team of the Week. And maintaining possession is Chattanooga. Ricketts will deliver to nobody in particular, but it's cleared right to Chattanooga's Ruiz. Ricky Ruiz is shot down, no whistle. Ruiz wanted a call, as did the Chattanooga bench. And play on. Liotti. He'll collect in the attack in half. Liotti with some room to operate. Good ball to the middle. Played forward. Micheletti couldn't catch up to it. It's kept in, though. A floater into the box, Liotti. It was intended for him, however, it was headed away by Ricketts. Ricketts has been pretty strong tonight, marking Liotti. And now Frischnick plays it back to the midfield. Herrera Garcia plays it back. No stoppage in this opening half. We won't see any additional time, so perhaps the last chance for either team to do something notable on the attack. To the left side, Herrera Garcia. Send it into the box. Frischnick turns, whiffed on a left-footed shot, didn't get a lot on that, and it's launched away by Phelps. And played back by Kapazuki. Mora. And that'll do it for the opening half. So neither team able to find much in the way of an attack with driving rain, and after 45 minutes of action, Tormenta and Chattanooga are 0-0. We'll start the halftime show after this from Georgia Southern. It's USL League One on ESPN+.
Are you suffering from hip or knee pain? Don't let the pain hold you back. The region's most experienced robotic joint replacement team at Optum Health System offers an individually tailored approach that is more precise and creates smaller incisions. For you, that can mean a faster recovery with less pain. Your comeback starts here. Call today to find out if robotic-assisted joint replacement is right for you.
At my age, where I'm at now, my children at their age, what I love about fishing now is the time that I get to spend with my children. It's just great to know that when I get into a Silverado, that I don't have to worry about, am I going to make it? Is it going to pull this? There's no doubt, there's no question in my mind. It's going to do everything I need to do. To go spend the quality time that I want to, enjoy that experience, because once it's gone, it's gone. What I love now is being able to watch my children enjoy something that I've loved doing all my life. And we can just enjoy each other. Kyle Durant Chevrolet provides us these experiences that we get to go on as a family.
Hi, I'm Michelle Smith-Lang from Kids World Learning Center here in Statesboro, Georgia. Let us take care of all of your child care needs here at Kids World Learning Center, from your infants all the way to your after-schoolers. We also have a summer camp and holiday camp for those older children. And we have our brand new bus for our field trips, for the children to have fun and to learn and to explore new things all around our beautiful county. Thank you for trusting us with your most prized possessions.
Halftime in Statesboro between Tormenta FC and Chattanooga Red Wolves on this Saturday night USL League One action, and it is absolutely never dull. In fact, the last 6 contests in USL League One have all been comeback results, whether it's a victory or a draw. Let's start with last Saturday, North Texas and Toronto 2. Getting off to the quick start is Toronto in the second half. McLaughlin in the 58th minute, but as we know, North Texas is prone to scoring and scoring often. There is Alex Bruce, 96th minute, and North Texas able to salvage a point against Toronto 2. Then there's the wild one between Tucson and North Carolina. Mishish in the 9th minute off a misplay in the back, able to plant it in the back of the net, and North Carolina struggling all season. They have the 1-0 advantage. But here comes Tucson on the road. It is an own goal, and you'll see This bandied about. It goes into the back of the net. Pearson is given credit for the own goal. And then in the 50th minute, again, Tucson scores. And what a shot from just inside the area from Ferriel. He's able to beat the keeper, upper right, and Tucson with 3 points on the road against North Carolina. Also Saturday night, Chattanooga, who we've seen here in this opening half, they fell behind to Richmond after just 4 minutes. There's Anderson bullying his way just outside the 6. It takes a deflection, and Anderson gets credit for the goal. It was 1-0, 4 minutes in. But Chattanooga, they have fought hard late in matches all season long. It started, the comeback did, with Ricky Ruiz in the 53rd minute. That sent the fans into a frenzy in Chattanooga, as Ruiz simply has to touch it home. Easiest goal he's going to score. And then in the 84th minute, Galindres with the dramatics off of a set piece. He's able to see it fall to his feet, and he knows what to do with it. 3 points at home for Chattanooga, a 2-1 victory over Richmond Kickers. Then Saturday night, more wildness. I'm telling you, no joke. Saturday was absolutely insane in USL League One. It's Forward Madison and this Tormenta squad that we are taking a look at here this evening. And Tormenta, and we've talked about it, Luca Meyer-Feltian with that free kick beauty in the 33rd minute. But the second half was a complete meltdown for Tormenta as Forward Madison started to find its legs. Gebhardt got it going in the 49th minute off of this pinball in the 6-yard box. Then off the corner, Tobin comes flying into Planet in the 54th minute. And you could see with the body language there, Tormenta was about finished. Ian Cameron telling us this week that his team just did not come to play in the final 45. Keegan went out a third, and it was a 3-1 Forward Madison victory. Forward Madison making it a habit of dramatic matches. On Tuesday in Fort Lauderdale, Forward Madison watches as Curry puts Fort Lauderdale on the board first in the 25th minute. Forward Madison, though, would have a response. 59th minute, it's Keegan off of this cross own goal. Charge to Fort Lauderdale, and it's 1-1. But Fort Lauderdale wasn't done. Here's a left-footed shot and a goal. That goes to Diaz, but Forward Madison finding itself down 2-1 would see a 2-2 draw on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, Toronto 2 and Union Omaha. Here's the cross and the finish, a right-footed finish for Thompson of Toronto in the 49th minute, but Union Omaha would find a way. Knutson, left foot, headed in. And it was a 1-1 draw. 6 straight matches in USL League One that have seen comebacks that result in either a draw or a victory. And we'll see what happens here tonight in the second half in Statesboro between Tormenta FC and Chattanooga. More halftime to come. You're watching USL League One on ESPN+.
I wasn't going to let anything get in my way of achieving my goals, which were to be a professional soccer player. So the first opportunity I got at preseason, when a teammate asked like if I was dating a girl or something, I just came out to a bunch of my teammates at dinner and said, no, I'm gay. All I needed to do was that one time, because then I didn't lie. Your sexuality should never limit you from playing the sport you love.
It's time to cue the smoke in the Brickyard Battalion.
Vitiello's there again, second header.
Here's a chance for Cicerone. Russell Cicerone, the leading goal scorer.
You got me falling hard, sweet baby. You got me falling hard for you. And still, I felt this way before. You know it's true. And still, you got me more and more. Oh, you got me falling hard.
at my age, where I'm at now, and my children at their age, what I love about fishing now is the time that I get to spend with my children. It's just great to know that when I get into a Silverado, that I don't have to worry about, am I going to make it? Is it going to pull this? There's no doubt, there's no question in my mind. It's going to do everything I need to do. To go spend the quality time that I want to, enjoy that experience, because once it's gone, it's gone. What I love now is being able to watch my children enjoy something that I've loved doing all my life. And we can just enjoy each other. Kyle Durant Chevrolet provides us these experiences that we get to go on as a family.
USL League One chock full of come-from-behind results. As we documented earlier in the halftime, here's the aftermath. The player of the week, Connor Tobin, scored his second League One goal in Madison's road win against Tormenta. The Academy Cup is complete. It finished Monday in Tampa. Go to uslacademy.com for all the group results. And 4 players from USL League One off to international duty, 28 in total from USL Leagues. Team of the week in USL League One, you see 2 represented from Chattanooga, Jose Carrera Garcia and Ricky Ruiz. The player of the week is forward Madison's Connor Tobin. The schedule in USL League One, it's a busy one. Tomorrow, forward Madison FC and Connor Tobin. They're at home against Union Omaha at 6 Eastern Time. Midweek, Toronto FC 2 has Tormenta at 7 Eastern Time. Then, next weekend, forward Madison and Richmond, Union Omaha, New England Revolution 2, and FC Tucson against Chattanooga. We have 2 finals in USL League One. On this Saturday night, Richmond Kickers held off New England Revolution 2, 3-2. Fort Lauderdale gets a 91st minute goal to beat 10-man North Carolina 2-1. And
You got me falling hard, sweet baby. You got me falling hard for you. And still, I felt this way before. You know it's true. And still, you got me more and more. Oh, you got me falling hard.
Why contact a marketing agency?
Is it to see this guy scribble on a whiteboard or to listen to the ins and outs of marketing?
Or is it to partner with a group of creatives who will connect you to them and grow your brand?
Here, we join with you to push your business to new heights.
It's not about the us, but about the us and how we can get your brand out there and connect and become their favorite.
We are the planners, doers, designers, and engagers who cut the crap and just make it happen.
We are Davis Creative Group.
Optum Health System's commitment to you has not changed. Unmatched safety and compassionate care. Others may talk about the new normal, but at Optum Health System, we've always provided high-quality, personalized care safely. If you have recently delayed your care, we want to reassure you we are prepared to care for you. Our absolute commitment to safe, high-quality, personalized care is stronger than ever. We welcome you back to Optum Health System.
no score between Tormenta and Chattanooga Red Wolves. Durance Lane is proud to be the official car dealership of Tormenta FC. Durance Lane located on US 280 in Claxton. Here are your Galactic Comets first half highlights, and well, not an awful lot to it. And it's because of what you just saw, the driving rain. It was Tormenta that had a couple of opportunities after a bit of chaos in the box. This cross from Chattanooga went for 9. It was scooped up by Pablo Jara. This may be the best opportunity off of a perfect ball in, outstanding ball in from Tormenta's Curtis Thorne. It was headed down by Liotti, though, right off target to the right of the far post, and that would do it. Only one shot on goal, that one you just saw from Micheletto in the opening half, and that came courtesy of Tormenta. 3 total shots for Tormenta. Chattanooga only unleashed a single shot in the half. Chattanooga the possession, 58-42. You saw the 3 yellow cards, 2 issued to Chattanooga, 1 to Tormenta. So we'll see what adjustments are made. We still have a bit of rain that is falling here in South Georgia. But so far, so good. We've been able to keep play going. It's been a little sloppy, and now we're going to see substitution. Walefi is coming on. He's been battling injury for quite some time for Chattanooga. Walefi is going to enter the match. Someone who has played a big part in what Chattanooga has done over the last several years, and Marky Hernandez will come on as well. So Hernandez will take Jackson Dietrich off, and Walefi, the 27-year-old Brazilian, enters the match. Well, he was available as a sub. We were wondering if he might see time, and Walefi will indeed. A fan favorite with Chattanooga Red Wolves. And he enters this match for the remaining 45 minutes. And a scoreless contest to this point.
Substitutions for Chattanooga. Entering the match, number 7, Uvalde Dos Rice.
And Tormenta gets us underway.
Entering the match, Marky Hernandez.
Tormenta trailed in possession after 45 minutes, 58-42. We're in Statesboro, Georgia, Irk Russell Park. Ken Levicka with you on ESPN Plus. Glad you're with us tonight. Richmond Kickers, as we saw at halftime, already victorious today over New England 2. Fort Lauderdale with some late heroics. A 91st minute goal to take down bottom of the table North Carolina, who had been down to 10 men for the final 20 minutes of the match. So Fort Lauderdale gets all 3 points. Will one of these two teams get all 3? There's a lot of football left to play to determine that. What appears to be improving weather conditions, which is a good sign. This will take 3 hops to Hara. And he'll gather the ground ball and launch this away. Chattanooga entered tonight 4th in the USL League One table. Tormenta 11th, just ahead of North Carolina. But a Tormenta win tonight over Chattanooga would put Tormenta just 4 points back of Chattanooga in the table. That's how bunched up everything is this early in the season. That's one of the points Ian Cameron was trying to make. Tormenta head coach, it's not time to panic yet. Time to get things sorted out, not panic. As this is pounded out of play by Marky Hernandez. A very talented Chattanooga forward, the 24-year-old. So Hernandez takes Jackson Dietrich off at halftime. And Walefi will replace Sebastian Kapazuki, who had a yellow card. So one of the 2 yellows for Chattanooga in the first half off the pitch. Misplay on the Tormenta back end by Phelps. Chattanooga tries to build something left to right. Here's Ricketts. Ricketts flanked by O'Callaghan. Into the area, punched away by Hara. That got dicey as Frischnick was in the vicinity, and Hara had to react. He came flying in to punch that away. And actually, he cut right in front of Ricky Ruiz. who with Frischnick was roaming around that near post. A gutsy play from the veteran keeper, Pablo Jara. And now we have a stoppage. And the proper location for the throw-in is found, and Chattanooga goes back to work. I think you can make the argument that was probably Chattanooga's most effective portion of the match. But a turnover. Nicoletto full speed. He has 2 goals in this 2021 campaign, and he is dispossessed by Esparza. Tormenta trying to win it back. A fight for it. Thorne battling with Hernandez, and a throw into Tormenta. Can Tormenta's attack find its way into this match? Find its way into the season? Thorne with the throw-in. Played back to Candela, who's on his 2nd appearance of the season for Tormenta. Last played with New York Cosmos, was signed back on May 21st. Was Vincenzo Candela. This is won back by Chattanooga. The Red Wolves on the run. That misplayed, and it has to be punched back by Espana. You can tell things have dried out a bit here. This is a lot crisper. Carrera Garcia out wide to the right. Ricketts. Ricketts looks in, sends it into the area. Diving header across the end line, and it's a Coca-Cola corner on the way for Chattanooga. News cleaned up the mess, but it does lead to a set piece opportunity. Well, this has just been a little bit more crisp from both sides here. 5 minutes into the second half. And again, it's largely because minimal precipitation falling right now. Still there, but it's not nearly as heavy as it was the entire first half. We're going to see a left-footed in-swinger coming. Sent high into the air. Headed to the middle of the box. And a spinning kick by Navarro. Sent high and wide. But a bit tenuous there for a moment for Tormenta, as that was headed down by a Callaghan and right on to the foot of Navarro. That is not exactly the type of clearance you want off a corner kick if you're Nico Callaghan, but Tormenta survives. This is headed backwards. Micheletto on the run. Well done by Esparza, but it's kept in by Tormenta. Thorne, the Englishman, will play it back to Phelps. Now Obinwa. That's deflected out of play. Quick throw in here for Thorne. Obinwa now. Can Thorne send away across? He can. It's punched up into the air and headed out of the area. Ricketts doing those duties, but then he's tackled off the ball by O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan on his right foot. Plays it back. Now this is lobbed into the box. That's headed away. But Tormenta, some sustained attack here. Look for Micheletto, but he won't be able to save it from rolling across the touchline. But that was better from Tormenta, delivering balls into the box. That's what Ian Cameron mentioned to us this week over and over and over again. We need bodies and we need entries into the area. Frischnick heads it down. Chattanooga's back four goes to work. And they'll play it forward long. And now a midfield battle. It's Micheletto punches the ball into the seats out of frustration, unable to possess it before it bounces across the touchline. He just took his right foot, smacked that into the seats. Frustration for the Italian. '53rd minute, no score. Tormenta, the hosts, and Chattanooga Red Wolves. Chattanooga is going to play it back as they have done most of the night. This is their identity. They do that often. Hernandez heads it forward. And Phelps will play it up ahead. Now Tormenta playing around with the back four. You have to be careful here. Obinwa able to split defenders, but it's won back by Chattanooga. Carrera Garcia to Hernandez. Hernandez on his left foot. Hernandez, the cross to the top of the 6-yard box. Headed up into the air. Headed away. Good individual effort from Tormenta and Lars Eckenrode. Tormenta was trying to play out of the back with its back line, and that did not go well. That is not their game, not their identity, like we were talking about moments ago with Chattanooga. Ramos. Chattanooga just trying to find something to expose here with this Tormenta defense. Tormenta's done well tonight. This is played up the middle channel, and this will roll harmlessly to Hara. The SiriusXM Listen Free event is now through June 8th. Catch 24/7 soccer, including USL All Access, every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on SiriusXM FC, channel 157, plus hundreds of channels filled with entertainment. Download the SiriusXM app, the XSM app, to hear it all free. Go to SiriusXM.com/freekick to learn more. Nicky Hernandez writhing in pain on the turf for Chattanooga as he got pulled into by Josh Phelps. Hernandez, a halftime substitution. Now up on all fours. And there's Phelps. And Phelps has been shown a yellow card. But Josh Phelps has received the second yellow of the night for Tormenta. And our first card of the second half. That's 4 total between these two teams here tonight. Tormenta came into tonight, in case you were wondering about their 1 win and 6 losses, why they have that record, why where they're at in the USL League One table. Second to most goals conceded in USL League One, is that's launched out of play, and we'll have a Tormenta goal kick. But Tormenta also 19 yellow cards entering tonight. That by a wide margin the most in USL League One. Can now add up that mark to 21. Those are not helpful numbers when you're trying to win matches and string together some victories. Liotti collects in the corner. Obinwa, his service is headed away. Tormenta able to maintain possession. Obinwa battles with Hernandez. That's a good battle right there. And then a takedown to the turf. A whistle had already blown. And we're picking up where we left off from the first half with some jawing and some pushing and some shoving. And that foul ultimately was called on Tormenta. Long ball played in and collected in the air by Hara. This is sent off to the near side. And then Phelps blasts it off of Curtis Thorne out of play. And Phelps is unhappy with his teammate along the back line. Here's Marky Hernandez to Esparza. Esparza into the box. It rolled around for a second. but Tormenta clears it away. Can they get out on the counter? Micheletto up the right side. Micheletto still with the possession. Micheletto runs in, unleashes a right-footed shot. There's a rebound and a goal. Azad Liati sends it home. Mora gave up a rebound, and Liati had it fall to his feet, and he punches it into the back of the net. Tormenta 1, Chattanooga 0. Mora, a rare instance of a mistake. He usually isn't giving up rebounds like that. Should have been easily into his chest. But it was Micheletto who maintained possession, got a shot off, and Tormenta able to benefit off the rebound with Azad Liati. Liati, who played his college ball on this very field at Georgia Southern, has his first goal of the season and first goal in a Tormenta shirt. Tormenta 1, Chattanooga 0. So how does Chattanooga respond? Because in situations like this in their opening 4 matches, they have been resilient and they have collected at least a point in the table, if not all 3. This is played forward. Frischnick, is he onside? The answer is yes, the flag stays down. Frischnick then blasts this out of play. He was looking for the back post. He wanted Ruiz. That would have taken Ruiz's head off if it was anywhere near Ricky. So a 59th minute goal from Azad Liati is our difference now on a poor rebound given up by Sebastian Mora. Carrera Garcia has himself dispossessed, and Micheletto sends this out wide to Thorne. Thorne near the top of the area. That's handled easily by Chattanooga. Now Chattanooga digs in, down 1-0. A goal that basically came out of nowhere. Micheletto with the steal. Micheletto. He sends a cross in, that's headed up by Ricketts, and out of danger for now. Tormenta with a lot of life now, playing with confidence. Can they hang on to a lead, though? This is the hard part. Mora mishandled again on a short hop, able to finally pull it into his chest. And you can see the sense of urgency here from Chattanooga. This is where Tormenta has struggled. Now in 3 of their last 4 matches, they have scored first, with not a result to show for it. This is where it gets difficult for them. Do they have the legs to hold out and protect this lead for a full 90? Because Chattanooga, this is where they thrive now. They've been so good chasing the lead here in the opening 4 matches of the season. So Tormenta is going to send its first sub into the match. Ricardo Gomez will come on. Played every match for Tormenta in 2020, the expedited season. Vincenzo Candela will see his night come to an end. So Gomez enters the midfield. Ricardo Gomez, back in 2019 with his Tormenta squad, led USL League One in passes, 1,640 of them. He was extremely active in the Tormenta midfield. And now he'll come on to help maintain his team's 1-0 lead. Well, there's still plenty of season left. Tormenta Nation season tickets are on sale. Order your season tickets at tormentafc.com. That's tormentafc.com. Here's Marky Hernandez. Chattanooga tries to find some shape to the attack here. Owned possession in the first half. Walefi. Now Ramos. Ramos turns and feeds back to Walefi. Ray Ortiz, new acquisition for Chattanooga, we're told is about to enter for the first time. This is play to the left. Espana, cross, headed out by Phelps. Walefi can't keep it in. Now Ramos will distribute back to Esparza. Played off a back heel by Carrera Garcia. Carrera Garcia. Did he keep it in play? The answer is yes. Hernandez still going. Hernandez on his left foot. Cross. Top of the 6-yard box. Punched up into the air. Played down by Thorne. Kept in by Carrera Garcia. And finally Micheletto swings at it. Sends it high into the air and out of danger for now. But Chattanooga coming in waves now. Carrera Garcia to Espana. Espana waits. Carrera Garcia, poor first touch, and Tormenta takes care of it. And now Navarro. He'll try from distance. That's deflected high up into the air, and Thorne will head it away. Walefi chests it down to Esparza. Working this left side is Chattanooga. Hernandez. High cross, nobody home. And now a fight for it in the corner, and that's won by Ricketts. Ricketts into the box, and he earns his team a corner after it caromed off Eckenrode. What effort from Jonathan Ricketts. A corner that comes out of nothing because he just fought for the ball and wanted it more. A Coca-Cola corner. Tormenta 1, Chattanooga 0. The left-footed in-swinger appears to be what's on the horizon for Chattanooga. And here it comes, headed to the far post. And another corner is Tormenta. Had Obinwa headed out of play. Back-to-back Coca-Cola corners now. Jose Carrera Garcia, the 25-year-old Mexican, as we await Ortiz's substitution, the midfielder. Carrera Garcia's corner. Headed towards goal and off the mark. A good opportunity for Ricketts. He was unmarked, but he couldn't find the accuracy. Oh my. He was aiming upper left, and Hara was caught flat-footed. There is Ortiz. Ray Ortiz signed this week. Born in Mexico, raised in the United States. And he gets his first go of it for his new head coach, Jimmy Obleda. One nothing Tormenta, thanks to Azad Liati. A goal off a rebound that was given up by Sebastian Moramora. It was all started, though, by Marco Micheletto, who made a long run, unleashed a shot that caused the rebound. Jose Espana, I should say, his night is done. His yellow's off the board. Third substitution tonight for Chattanooga is Ray Ortiz. We saw Walefi enter and Marky Hernandez come on at halftime. And Juan Galindres, he was the hero, game-winning goal against Richmond Kickers last week in the 84th minute. He has entered the fray. But here's Tormenta looking to pad this lead. This is pushed into the area, headed up into the air, a bit clunky there from Ramos, but Chattanooga will launch it away. Galindres will take his spot at the top of the Chattanooga formation. And now we have a foul against Tormenta in the midfield, Ricardo Gomez, who just came on. Whistle for the infraction as he took Calindres to the turf. Hernandez makes his way to the middle of the field. This is pushed deep into the Tormenta back four. Thorne will send this out of play. United Soccer League, all 12 League One clubs and its players stand together in support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. For more information on the USL's commitment to change through the United Against Racism campaign, visit uslsoccer.com. Hernandez looking to deliver across, can't. Instead, it's going to be handled by Esparza. The battle won by Tormenta. Kept in the box, though. Here's a shot. That's blocked away. Ortiz sent it away, and now a second go at it. And Hara able to collect. Chattanooga, though, does get a shot on goal. As you see that attempt from distance, no problems there for Pablo Hara. This week, Ian Cameron saying that of everybody in the locker room, he believes that Hara is the best leader for Tormenta FC, at least at this point. By the way, that shot just moments ago that was collected by Hara is the first shot on goal of the night for Chattanooga, and it comes in the 70th minute. How about that? With all of the problems Tormenta has had defensively, second most goals conceded in USL League One, and they don't allow Chattanooga a shot on goal until the 70th minute. There you take a glance at Marco Micheletto. It looks like there's some attention being paid to his right ankle. Maybe a bit of a hobble, but looks to be okay. He'll have to come off for a moment. Chattanooga has a 61-39 possession advantage, and they trail 1-0. 83% pass accuracy for Chattanooga, but they trail 1-0. Tormenta is sending Britton Gottlieb into the match, and that'll be it for Curtis Thorne. Thorne active tonight. A big part of why Tormenta has, to this point, put together a clean match defensively. So inside of 20 minutes remaining, and Tormenta looking for its second victory of the season in 8 tries. Trying to hang on to this one. Long ball played forward, no issues here for Hara, and he's simply going to eat some time off the clock. This is turned over, though, but Chattanooga gives it right back. Gomez. Now, Tormenta. They give it away in the midfield. Chattanooga wins it back. Calindres. Good ball forward to Hernandez. Hernandez, left foot. I took a deflection, and Hara pulls it in out of midair. But Calindres, you can tell that changes the attack a bit here for Chattanooga. Big body, also good speed. There's a good sense of the attack. A good nose for goal. Do we have an injury? It looks like we do. That was Thorne, who was a bit shaken up, but he's going to be substituted for regardless. So he'll walk to the touchline and get some brief instruction to Gottlieb from Curtis Thorne. Britton Gottlieb enters with a 1-0 Tormenta advantage. Hara now having a discussion with the referee, Arnell Selman. Whatever that was is sorted out. And Galindrez is telling Hara, get rid of the ball. And Tormenta will throw in the attacking half. Azad Liadi with the goal in the 59th minute. Will that send Tormenta to 3 points at home? We have 2 balls on the field now. And now there's no balls on the field. And now Tormenta's going to throw in. All right. Gottlieb delivers. Touched forward. Micheletto. Micheletto puts it on his left foot. Micheletto trying to send it out wide. That was defended well by Ricketts, and Mora scoops it up and distributes short. Walefi. Chattanooga once again tries to formulate some sort of effective attack. They haven't found it yet tonight. Only 1 shot on goal this evening. 6 shots in total for Chattanooga. Navarro pushes forward. Dispossessed momentarily. Now this is delivered to Ricketts. Ricketts along the end line. Sends into the area. Taken care of by Obinwa. Walefi wins it back though. Walefi, that was a nifty little delivery and a good ball through. Here's Ortiz. Ortiz delivers this high into the area. Phelps heads it away. Played back by Hernandez. Won by Chattanooga. And Ricketts. And now Ortiz. Ortiz a step over. Ortiz. Delivered across. It's deflected out of play. And a Coca-Cola corner coming for Chattanooga. Chattanooga playing very confident with the ball right now. Short corner. Rolled into the box. This is punched from the top of the box by Ricketts, but right into the arms of Pablo Hara. He will have wanted that back. He had some room to unleash a more powerful shot than he actually did, right at the keeper as well. The second shot on goal of the night looked very much like the first, a shot from distance and right at Hara. But no possession again for Tormenta and Chattanooga. They just keep digging in. You just heard from the touchline, Jimmy Obleda, Chattanooga head coach. I'll keep it moving. And that's what's worked here as of late. Hernandez side swipes it to Cadena Garcia. Try to give it out wide to Ortiz and never found him. And Tormenta able to win it back. Gomez. And this is pushed into the attacking half for Tormenta. Played back to Mora. Chattanooga takes a deep breath. And they move up the field one more time. Walefi off to the left, headed out of play. Now the new entry into this match for Tormenta, Britton Gottlieb. 77th minute is starting to get late here in Statesboro, Georgia. Ken Levicka with you on ESPN Plus, USL League One action. And fans, follow Tormenta and the rest of the USL League One all season long on ESPN Plus, home to the USL, MLS, Bundesliga, UFC, and more. Join the more than 12 million sports fans who have already discovered ESPN Plus and watch League One live every week. Sign up today at ESPNplus.com. Does Chattanooga have some more late magic, or is Tormenta going to figure out a way to win? Micheletto has been really good tonight for Tormenta, wins that back, and now a Tormenta throw-in is coming. We're going to see 2 more substitutions here for Tormenta. Clayton Adams comes on for Tormenta to take the goal scorer, Azad Liadi off. So Liotti in the discussion, of course, with that goal for man of the match honors. And McCall comes on as well. The Tormenta throw in. A bit of a protest on the touchline about who earned that throw, and it's going to be Tormenta. Phelps delivers this back to his keeper, Pablo Jara. Chattanooga wins it back in the midfield. Ray Ortiz in his Chattanooga debut is clipped on from behind. That was Nico Callaghan who was just shown a yellow card. Minute number 80. Chattanooga still probing. But again, only 2 shots on goal here tonight. Ortiz stands over the ball, along with Ricky Ruiz. Ruiz had the first of Chattanooga's 2 goals in the win over Richmond Kickers last weekend. And it is now official. And Nico Callaghan picked up the yellow. Here's a long entry feed on a free kick. Punched up off a Tormenta defender. Here's a shot, cleared off the line, and cleared out of trouble by Tormenta. A glorious opportunity for Chattanooga, and they're denied. Chattanooga, though, still coming. Ortiz headed it, couldn't find Galindrez. Ortiz retrieves, dispossessed by Meyer. Throw in on the way for Chattanooga. You see this headed down. A blast towards the goal, and it was Gottlieb who cleared it off the line. And here comes Villalobos. Jimmy Villalobos will come on now for Chattanooga. Esparza will take his seat. Here's a cross. Here's a shot with the left foot. That's denied. Off the left foot of Ruiz. Blocked down. Chattanooga maintains possession. Navarro. Off to the right. Ricketts. Now a cross. Headed out of the 18. Once again collected by Chattanooga and Ruiz. Tormenta's thrown everyone back. Chattanooga's thrown everybody forward. The onslaught is on. Can Tormenta hang on? Can the Liotti goal hold up? Hernandez plays it to Villalobos. He gives it away. And now Micheletto on the run. Can he get by the defender? He shielded off the ball. Good defending there. Now a whistle and a foul. It'll be Ramos, who did well defensively to get play back underway. Micheletto draws a foul on Carrera Garcia. Carrera wearing that captain's armband. O'Callahan to Meyer, and it's stolen away. Ortiz, who's been active since he came on, into the middle for Galindrez. Peretta Garcia. Now Hernandez, left-footed cross, high into the air, headed down, and one back by Tormenta. Meyer, and his long pass blasted off of Ricketts, out of play. Tormenta will take some time here before they throw this back into play. Tormenta will be extremely pleased at the defensive performance. 84th minute, Chattanooga still searching for a goal. Searching for a third shot on goal. It has been a very lean night on the attack in terms of chances created for Chattanooga Red Wolves. Typically one of the most frantic teams in the league. Gottlieb. There's Chattanooga. Could not find the ball in the midfield. Adams tried to free himself some space, but instead he gives his team a throw-in. It'll be Gottlieb to do the honors. Gottlieb, a long throw-in and a takedown. Ricky Ruiz pulling Meyer to the turf. Easy foul call. Micheletto tried to move the ball forward on a free kick, and that was escorted back by Ruiz to the spot of the foul. Can Tormenta see this through? Can they pad the lead and certainly make it an exclamation point? Let's see what Meyer does here. Meyer and O'Callahan look over the ball. Played short to Meyer. Chattanooga could not win it back. It's deflected out of play by Ortiz. And Tormenta will eventually saunter over for the throw-in. Britton Gottlieb, not a ton of pace to that gate as he finally gets to the ball. And we are inside the 86th minute. Tormenta doing what it has to do now, maintaining possession in the attacking third. This is well done, but Chattanooga will throw it in. And the sprint is on. Long throw-in near the attacking half, headed down. Galindrez comes down with it. Galindrez has his shirt pulled from behind. And foul called on Craig McCall. And I think McCall is going to get a card, and he is. So Craig McCall, who has been in the match for all of about 7 minutes, is shown a yellow as he grabbed Galindrez's jersey from behind. Can Chattanooga find a way to earn a point on the road? They're going to need to do it quickly. Into the corner, Villalobos allows it to roll across the end line for a corner. Ortiz gets ready to take this. Puts his hand into the air, and Ortiz delivers. High cross, headed out of the area, launched away by Phelps, and Chattanooga goes to chase. And then Micheletto, after a whistle blew for Tormenta, launched that ball out of play. You see Galindrez here. Had his shirt pulled by McCall, and that was the yellow just moments ago. We have a stoppage. See what happened here, sort this out. It's an injury. Tormenta player has taken a knock in the box, and laying on his back is Lars Eckenrode. And he somehow recovered. We're probably going to have close to a handful of additional minutes to make up stoppage time here. Cadetta Garcia is in a vehement debate with our referee Arnell Selman. Hara's going to tell everybody to clear out, but don't do it too quickly, as Colindres yells at him to get the ball away. And this is headed out of play. Tormenta to throw it in. What a well-played half for Tormenta. They get the goal off the Sebastian Mora rebound allowed, as Adliati plants it in the 59th minute, and Tormenta has been stingy and stubborn ever since. We're going to have 5 full minutes of stoppage time as we're about to hit the 90-minute mark. And now the corner flag just got upended by Micheletto. Meanwhile, Chattanooga goes to work. Well, Leffie gave it away. Adams, though, could not come up with possession. Doesn't matter. It has to be retrieved by Ricketts. And Tormenta wins it right back. Gottlieb punches it into the air. Well, Leffie, though, gets it back for Chattanooga. Hernandez is swarmed. It rolls out of play, and who's going to, after the foul, send it back in action? The answer was Ricky Ruiz. Navarro comes into the attacking half. It's given out wide. Long ball in. Long ball launched to nobody. We're into stoppage time now. Via Media stoppage time. 5 minutes for Chattanooga to find a goal. And another whistle blows. This has definitely been a ragged final 10 minutes or so. A lot of whistles and discussions and stoppages. Part of the reason we do have 5 additional minutes. And now it looks like Tormenta's ready to throw it in. Colindres is looking around wondering, when are we going to restart play? There has not been anything that has happened in the field of play in almost a full minute. And throwing was sent high into the air. Hernandez thought he had won Chattanooga throwing, but instead Gottlieb will take the time to dry off the ball in his shirt. Throws it in. And Ramos will play it back to Sebastian Mora. Is Chattanooga about to take its first loss of 2021? They're a few minutes away if they can't find an equalizer. Tormenta will clear it all the way back. And a deep defensive throw in for Chattanooga. Mora will launch and wait. Tormenta wins the possession. Micheletto, who has been on the ball constantly in this second half, touched forward by McCall. Micheletto now plays it from right to left. O'Callahan. Meyer, back to O'Callahan. Now Meyer wants to make a run. O'Callahan found him, but Meyer couldn't come up with a touch. Chattanooga blasts it away. This is played back. Heckenroth nice and easy, and Hara will fire it away. And that'll sail across the touchline. Time really getting thin now for Chattanooga Red Wolves. The throw into Walefi. Now Navarro. Got by one man. Sends it forward. Headed down. Chattanooga with Ramos. Out to the right side, Ortiz. Ortiz with a shot from distance. Well off the mark. Desperation for Chattanooga. That never had a chance. Tormenta playing as if this is going to hold up. As if they're going to find 3 points on the table for only the second time this season. But what a response after a disastrous second half last weekend against Forward Madison. This game started under intensely rainy conditions. It was a driving rain the entire first half. Cleared up a bit here in the second half. And Tormenta looking for the victory. Ortiz to Ricketts. Can Ricketts keep it in play? Yes, he can. Ricketts against O'Callahan. Ricketts, right-footed cross, and Hara comes out to catch it into his stomach. That might be it for Chattanooga. Galindres was making a run. O'Hara read everything extremely well. In the waning moments now, we're literally in the final seconds. Will there be one more chance for Chattanooga? Or has Tormenta snuffed out what remained of any sort of hope? This is won back by Navarro. Chattanooga tries to put it together one final time. And Ortiz is upended. Free kick, Chattanooga from the defensive half. Walefi looks ahead. Here comes the last chance. Ruiz. This goes off of the foot of McCall. It's out of play and an attacking third throw-in. One final drama. Hernandez to Galindres. Now Hernandez crosses into the box. That's headed away. Cadena Garcia from distance, just over the bar. From 38 yards out, could not find the mark. He challenged Hara, who did commit himself. And that might do it for Chattanooga's chances now. And it might happen right after Hara puts his foot into the ball. The crowd senses it here in Statesboro. And there is the final whistle. Tormenta, thanks to a 59th minute goal from Azad Liati, beats Chattanooga Red Wolves 1-0. It is the second win of the year for Tormenta, the first loss of 2021 for Chattanooga. And here is the play of the match brought to you by Bullock Solutions. Micheletto forces the Mora save, the rebound, and Liati deposits it home. And that is all that Tormenta would need. Azad Liati, the Galactic Comics man of the match in this Tormenta victory. A 1-0 final tonight from Statesboro, Georgia. And it's a happy Azad Liati, as he should be. Tormenta wins it 1-0 over Chattanooga. Back for reaction and highlights after this. USL League One on ESPN+.
Hi, I'm Michelle Smith-Lang from Kids World Learning Center here in Statesboro, Georgia. Let us take care of all of your child care needs here at Kids World Learning Center, from your infants all the way to your after-schoolers. We also have a summer camp and holiday camp for those older children. And we have our brand new bus for our field trips, for the children to have fun and to learn and to explore new things all around our beautiful county. Thank you for trusting us with your most prized possessions.
Are you suffering from hip or knee pain? Don't let the pain hold you back. The region's most experienced robotic joint replacement team at Optum Health System offers an individually tailored approach that is more precise and creates smaller incisions. For you, that can mean a faster recovery with less pain. Your comeback starts here. Call today to find out if robotic-assisted joint replacement is right for you.
Azadliadi's 59th minute goal. Here's the difference as Tormenta tops Chattanooga 1-0 on this Saturday night in rainy South Georgia. Here's the Galactic Comics and Games highlights from this one. This started in a driving rainstorm. Micheletto here for Tormenta put our first shot on goal in the first half hour of this one. It took a while as Chattanooga finally found its way into the match, but Pablo Jara able to punch away that cross. Chattanooga would have an opportunity here as a swinging shot from Navarro off of the corner would go well over the bar. Micheletto on the run, forces a Mora save, who gives up a bad rebound, and there's the goal. Liadi on the doorstep easily finishes. Azad Liadi, our man of the match, 1-0 Tormenta in the 59th minute. But Chattanooga would threaten off the corner. A header from Ricketts from point blank, top of the 6-yard box, and he pushed it off the mark. This left-footed attempt dribbles into Hara's arms. Another shot from distance, Hara with no problem. And then late in this match, here's the cross, deflected away, and Ricketts one more time punches it right into the chest of Pablo Jara. And this was the last gasp moment here for Chattanooga, a shot that's parried away, and Jara would close it out with outstanding goalkeeping and a big night for Tormenta. Tormenta gets the win. 62% possession for Chattanooga. Didn't matter with your pie. Full match stats, Your Pie Express, your inner pizza. It started with rain, it ends with Tormenta glory. That didn't dampen the spirits of Tormenta, who come out with the victory, their second win of the year, much needed. Chattanooga handed its first defeat of 2021. Azad Liadi with the goal. Your final, Tormenta 1 and Chattanooga 0. This has been USL League One on ESPN+.
Telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.